Hi, Claudia. I'm good. I was on a private. That's why I wasn't talking. Okay, yeah. Just let me know when you. Hi, everyone. Welcome. And can you ladies like the stream when you guys come in? Thank you so much. Paid readings are open. If you paid, just let me know. I'll be on mute. Welcome in, everyone. Please like the stream. Okay, Claudia, you can post your questions. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Have R and M teamed up to Bill Claudia. Claudia, I have a question. Do you find yourself do you find yourself having issues with coworkers? Are these coworkers? Because Spirit is saying you're keeping yourself in a cycle. I don't know if this is something that happens at every job that you have. Um, but they're saying it's from your past job. Okay, so I mean, I feel like if it's something from the past, because it's like they're saying you're keeping yourself stuck in the past. Um, like you're needing to let go of the past. Yeah, you're keeping yourself stuck. So I feel like all in all, like I'm gonna say when it comes to them, it's literally coming down to Spirit saying whether they are or not, you're the one that's keeping yourself stuck in the cycle. The world card being in the reverse tells me no that you haven't completed the cycle. Um, and so I'm asking Spirit if it's a lesson from them or what. And I'm getting a no. It's you with the Eight of Swords. You're keeping yourself trapped, and it's time to move on. So I don't know if you tend to be the type of person that kind of keeps yourself stuck in the past, like in a victim mentality. I'm just a messenger, so just know I'm just a messenger. Um, but they're saying you need to move on, close the chapter. If you're not interacting with them, let them be. You're paying way too much attention to what's going on with them and just not moving on from it. So, with the Justice card here, yeah, see, it's all about you gaining clarity and keeping it moving. You said, okay, I'm just trying to see if I can trust R pretty much because I will still have to talk to him. What in regards to like work? If it's about work, then keep it about work. You get what I'm saying? Like, if who cares if they don't like you? And I'm just being honest. Even if are whether they like you or not, who cares? If you just have to deal with them with work, then you just keep it with work. But what I'm seeing here is whatever you're keeping yourself stuck and you're keeping yourself in a victim mentality, and you have to get yourself out of that because so what I'm getting, because that's what I was asking if like you're having issues at a different job now too, because what's happening is you're keeping yourself in this victim mentality that they'll move on with their lives, and then now you're gonna have issues with other people in other jobs. So it just comes down to like you just letting go of this, whatever this is. It's been time to close it out. Um, it's just been time to move forward. um Regardless with the Justice card here, like Spirit saying you'll receive like your good karma from it, and they'll get whatever karma that they deserve. So yeah, that's what I have for that first question. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's what I have for that first question. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't even focus on like that's the thing, you're keeping yourself stuck on in their energy. So for me, I'm real big on like whatever happens to that person, it happens. I wouldn't even care. This is just outside of tarot. I would just let it be. Like regardless, you know that if you're sure that you did good by them and they did you wrong, they'll get their karma. You may not witness it, but if you keep yourself trying to seek it out, you're keeping yourself stuck in a cycle that eventually they'll be moving on with their lives. They're living their best life and you're still stuck. So yeah, I feel like Spirit's saying like it's time to move on from your past. Like I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck, and it's time to close out that cycle. You like so it basically you can't be one foot into your future and one foot into your past. Can you post your second question? Yeah, sometimes we gotta hear that because, yeah, I'm real big on just moving forward. Like, who cares, honestly, about past people? They still focus on me, but you will only know that if you're focused on them. Like, you will only know if somebody's focused on you if you're focusing on them too. Because if you were not, if you didn't focus on them, or if you kind of turn your face away from them, your energy away from them, you wouldn't even know. Should I move to another city? It's it's the biggest city in the south of the country. Let's see. Should she move to this city, Spirit? The Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. The Page of Cups. Let's see. Should we move to another Queen of Pentacles? I would say yes, but I would say definitely prepare yourself before moving. The Knight of Wands talks about like a permanent stay. So, and then the Page of Cups here, it talks about like energies just going more calmly. This is like a new beginning. I feel like it could bring out like a more softer, creative side of you. With the Queen of Pentacles being here, I feel like, yeah, just make, this feels like a more of like a financial thing, like making sure that you financially you're gonna be good. I feel like you'll be fine. I think that you may even be able to open doors to more like financial opportunities for yourself if you make this move. Um, I feel like it'll help you be more grounded as well. Yeah, the Six of Wands is here. So I'm seeing like a lot of rewards. You being rewarded. It's a card of victory, of happiness. Um, you have the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Swords. You see, stop looking at your past. The Seven of Swords, like you're looking back. You keep looking back. Look, with the Queen of Swords clarifying that Seven of Swords, they're saying like move, make this move as long, obviously, as long as you're feeling like you're able to do it. Make it and just stop looking back. Don't look back. Don't um don't keep looking over your shoulder, just trying to figure out if people are after you. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. As long as you're focused on what you need to do, that's all that matters. You have the Ace of Cups in the center. So, again, this is talking about abundance. It's talking about love. It's talking about new beginnings. Possibly even meeting, like, a new partner in romance, or at least expanding. And then you have the Ten of Cups, which is all about emotional fulfillment, stability. It's about, like, dreams coming true. So I do feel like they're emphasizing on you moving will expand your life in general. Like when it comes to finances, love, creativity, like stability, staying grounded. Like it just brings a lot more opportunities for you to, I want to say, breathe. Like to be able to breathe. Oh, you do? See? Yeah. I feel like you have more options there. Yeah, I feel like you have more options there, like financially and romantically. There's just like more things are available for you than not, than where you're at. So I would say yes. And you have the Chariot at the bottom, so the Chariot is all about progress, movement, being determined. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I feel like it is too. I feel like it's gonna bring you, like I said, you have just way more options. Like, let's say over here you have like 10 options. Over there you'll have like 100 options. Yeah, right. It does. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Usually we know our intuition. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Pay readings are open. And thank you, Claudia. Oh, Claudia, hold on, because you donated for two. Let me give you some what's coming for you. Give me 1 second. What's coming towards Claudia? You have a secret admirer, going out and having fun times. What's coming towards Claudia? A creative project taking off, a passionate connection sparking, unexpected love call, and unexpected financial support. So that is what I have for you, Notebug. Thank you so much. And boost in your confidence just came out. So that is what I have for you. Alright, next is alright, so for Lucky, let me know if you're here. Alright, let's see, Lucky. Give me 1 second, Lucky. Let me just grab something. Have you guys ever been intimate, Lucky? Okay, yeah, I was getting that. Hi Jess. Yeah, I was getting that. Please like the stream, guys. Thank you. Um, yeah, I was getting that. I was. Let's see. All right, give me a second. So here's the thing, right? Because I was asking if you guys were intimate or not because I'm not getting. I was getting no, right? So when we're talking about like spicy powers, I don't really feel like you have any that affect him in that way because there hasn't been any intimacy. Um, However, what I do get from him, you're very magnetic to him. That's what really affects him. Your magnetism. Is he attracted to you? Does he fantasize? Yes. Um, but I feel like what makes this even more powerful is that it's not about anything physical with him when it comes to you. I feel like the connection stirs like way deeper feelings than like spiciness. Um, with the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant, it shows that your energy naturally commands respect. He feels that he needs to rise to your level to be worthy of your attention, right? You give just enough, like, maybe a look, a message, your calm confidence, and it leaves him wanting more. So is there spicy energy? Absolutely. Absolutely there is. And I feel like that's what he's most attracted to though, is who you are, how you carry yourself. I feel like with the Ace of Wands reversed and the Four of Pentacles, um, it reveals that the attraction runs super strong, but he's trying hard to keep control of it. So do you trigger him? Yes, you trigger that spark in him. But he doesn't want you to see just how much power you have over him. Um, it's like quiet restraint. that makes him like even more drawn in. I feel like the spiciness is just the cherry on top. Um, with the Six of Wands, the Sun, and the King of Pentacles, it shows me that you light him up. You make him feel seen, validated, and inspired to show off or impress you. Like you boost his ego, but not in a not in a way like how can I say like you boosting his ego is not in a way he's like now cocky. No, it's more so like confident. So he may be someone that comes off as confident, but deep down he's not. He may be a insecure. I feel like he craves that warmth and recognition from you. So like I said, I feel like the spiciness is like the cherry on top for him, but he's like your energy affects him in general. I feel like he does fantasize about you. I feel like he has moments where he fantasizes about like the first time, like what it would be like. Um, I feel like he's created different scenarios of what it would be like. Like, but it comes down to like making sure that you and him are both satisfied. So he's not like a selfish partner in the bedroom. Um, I feel like, and when it comes down to recognition, like he wants you to be like, I feel like when it comes down to intimacy, like, for you to tell him that it feels good, like that he's doing good, like, talk to him. Like, I feel like he craves that kind of, like, and I'm talking about like when you guys are like intimate, like having sex. He wants to hear, like, he wants to hear that he's satisfying you. And not outright like you being like, yeah, you're satisfying me, but like there are certain things that women say and do when they're satisfied, so he's looking for that. When it comes to like intimacy, he's wanting you to tell him if he needs to do something different. So like, if let's just say, everybody has different things that they like. If he's doing something that you don't really like, or you want it done a different way, he wants you to open up and like tell him. um I feel like he's very open to you directing the situation as long as you let him lead the way. Does that make sense? Um, I feel with the Wheel of Fortune and Death card, it shows that being connected to you has definitely changed him. Um, you're a catalyst for transformation. He senses that life feels different when you're around. And yeah, that does scare him a little, but he can't control how things shift. So I also feel like he may not have be like, I feel like with you, you've created a sense of, how do I say this? A sense of openness where he, like, let's just say you wanted to bring toys into the situation, right? Like, sex toys. Like, if you he will be open to that. With other people, I don't think he has been that open. And this comes down to like that deep connection that he feels with you, where he's like, whatever she wants, I'll do. Like, I'm at her command. I want to be satisfied too, but I feel like he yeah, like he just craves that energy from you, where you're like, he's so open to like doing just about anything, as to satisfy you. I also feel like one thing I will say, I feel like he gets afraid of like losing himself in that moment. Like, so what I feel like you make him weak in the sense that if you guys were having sex, like he might come really fast. And I feel like he's just like, I can't do that. Like, I don't want to look like I'm weak. But that is something you bring out of him, that he feels like even if I just you touch it, he might, come. With the Temperance, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles, um, for me, it's clear your power is the mix of your calm, grounded energy with your curiosity and light flirtation. I feel like you inspire him to want to be better, work harder, and prove himself. So, um, even without intimacy, but with intimacy, again, like I was saying, wants to prove himself that he can satisfy you. So I feel like he has you on a high pedestal, which is a good thing, where he wants to make sure that he is satisfying all your needs. Like he doesn't want there to be any room for, how can I say, like there, like any room for you to feel like he didn't satisfy you. And he's coming up, he's showing up as like he wants to receive too. Like, you know, wants equal give and take, but more so wants to be the giver, like wants to be the satisfier. Um, um, you make him feel like safe but also challenged. And that combination is very addictive to him, because it's like, okay, like I said with toys, like let's, and I'm just saying toys, I just use that as an example. Not sure if that's something he's into, but he might. um if you were like, yeah, like I want to try toys in the bedroom, he feels safe enough to do it, but also he's like, oh fuck that, she's challenging me, so I'm gonna take that. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like he's, your mix of energy, it kind of like scares him but also motivates him. Let me see, do I have anything else? I want to just see. What are your fantasies? I just want to see. You see, secret fetish is addictive. Secret fetish is activated by the right one. So I feel like you would expand his sex life. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, you see, I got like having sex in the car, having sex in the shower. So yeah, sex in the shower again. So I feel like, yeah, like just doing things that he normally wouldn't. But with you, he's very open to that stuff. So that's what I have for you, love. And thank you so much. You're very welcome. All right, let's see. IJ. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Please like the stream. All right, my question is, why does C the Aries do that? Let's see. Why does C the Aries do that? That's for IJ. 40. Wait, did IJ? Oh, he's coming back. All right, so 4417 for IJ. Why did the Aries do this? Why does Sierra the Aries do this? Why did she do that, sir? Reverse. Why did she do that? Why did she? The Eight of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. I want to say the post itself was more so to get a reaction out of someone else. Like, so I feel like it was the post itself that made her want to repost that. It wasn't even like anything with the caption. It wasn't directed towards you, IJ. I feel like she's going through. I want to say she's kind of doing this to, like, she posted that to make somebody mad, and she just happened to see your comment. I do feel like this was an impulsive move on her. It just, like, you're kind of, so what I'm getting, you're just like the, how do I say that? Like the mountain in the way, basically. You were just there. You know, that's just like where you were at that moment, but it wasn't necessarily directed towards you. I feel like there's someone else here that she's trying to frustrate. this could be she may have just ended a connection with someone because I have the Ten of Wands, and she's like feeling frustrated, so she's just kind of finding whatever she can post. You might see her doing some erratic stuff coming up. Um, the Empress with the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Yeah, you see, I keep getting something ended with someone, and she's like off balance right now. She is showing up as the Empress, so I do feel like she's in her power right now. Whoever this is, she's definitely frustrating them. Um, the Four Cups, the Chariot. Well, whoever she's doing this towards, she's definitely gonna get a reaction. What does this have to do with IJ? What does this have to do with IJ? The Five of Wands and the Magician. The Page of Pentacles. I feel like so the post itself was towards someone else, but her liking your comment was definitely to get your attention. Almost like extending an olive branch, but knowing that, yeah, it's to get your attention. Six of Pentacles. Like, to me, she's breadcrumbing people right now. You're just like in the line of fire. There you go. You're in the line of fire. So it's not only with you that she's doing this stuff with. I feel like she's doing this with multiple people. Just really trying to get attention right now. She's frustrated with someone. And I do feel like whoever this is she's going to get a reaction out of them. Yeah, she's going to get whatever she wants out of this situation. See, I feel like even though she is a little crazy, her energy, yeah, it's coming up erratic, but it's also coming up not as crazy as it usually does. I feel like she is definitely someone who gets a lot of attention. I feel like she is someone who, to feel better, she looks for that attention. So it's like when she's in a relationship, like her man will give her a lot of attention because I feel like she's gorgeous, right? She's showing up as an Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, so very much wifey energy, right? But I feel like when things are bad, like she just kind of like, yeah, like the Five of Pentacles here. She finds herself like looking for attention outside of her person, and it comes down to like mostly ego boost. It comes down to ego boost. Like, so right now it's like she's trying to frustrate whoever her partner is, whoever she's dealing with right now. She's trying to frustrate them, and then with everyone else, she's just looking for ego boost. So yeah, you're just caught up in the line of fire. I feel like, yeah, she's just wanting some attention. IJ. So it wasn't necessarily like something against you or towards you. It's just, again, caught up in the line of fire. So that is what I have for you, my guy. And it's funny, last night I was gonna like this post. I actually was going to repost it, and I didn't, y'all. I didn't. And guess who reposted that today? You can't even make the bullshit up. When I say we got the same brain, we got the same fucking brain. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Girl, I'm gonna start thinking like I'm gonna start thinking some stuff. This is what I'm gonna say. Girl, he a little chunky right now. And I gotta tell you something about that too. It's so funny. You know what's funny, Jessica? You sent him the timing there, and I was like, you know what? From now on, like when the girls ask for timing, or like anybody, I'm gonna just send it to their email, or like instead of like putting it on the video. I mean, I think doing it on the video too is easy for them because they could just click on it. But at 4 a.m., girl, I'm surprised you're still up. Hi, Lauren. Okay, you could post your question. Jess, you can add Lauren and then add a private. I know exactly what you mean, Jess. I get like that sometimes. All right, did you send the email? Okay, let me see. All right, let's see. All right, the Three of Cups. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. The Ten of Wands. I feel like, so, yeah, he's holding back the Four of Pentacles. So this for me feels like the current energy is like he wants to reconnect. He does want to reconnect with you. He wants to reach out. He wants to talk to you. But he does not want the responsibility of a commitment. Um, I feel like he went into it thinking he wanted a commitment, feeling like he was like ready for it, but then he realized he wasn't. Like what a commitment may feel like to you or mean to you is too much for him. Um, yeah, I feel like he definitely went into it with that perception. Like I want a commitment. I want to pursue this, but then he got confused. Yeah, like the moon is here, the Six of Wands. I what I'm getting from him is definitely like, one second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm getting, so the current energy, like you may hear from him. I still get that you may hear from him because he does want to reconnect, but I would definitely say maybe not reconnect in the way to pursue things, to pursue a commitment, because I'm getting someone that wants to be free. Like he does, I feel like he prefers his single life. I don't know how old he is, but I feel like he's preferring his single life right now over the responsibilities that may come with a commitment. So I also feel like with the, let me just clarify this moon here. The Empress is here with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. You know what I get from him? So how he views you is the Empress, right? Has you on a high pedestal. With the Nine of Pentacles reverse clarifying that, I feel like he knows your self worth. He knows that you're like, I want to say like, and when I say obsession, I'm not saying obsession like in a crazy way, but like you're obsessed with self, where right, like with self development, with being successful, with being independent, and not independent in a toxic way, but basically like you don't necessarily need him. He would just be like the cherry on top, is how I could put it. You're very self sufficient. You're financially independent, um, and I feel like that scares him. So again, coming in with the idea of I want a commitment, I like that she's like that. But once he was in it, I think it was too much for him. So right now, the current energy, I do feel like you will hear from him because I'm seeing him wanting to reconnect. But I feel like reconnecting will be more so like maybe even to clear the air, because I don't think he likes the way things ended. He doesn't feel good about how things ended. So that's what I'm getting from him. Um, one more. See, the Two of Cups is here though. So like he feels the connection, like he's attracted to you. I feel like you're definitely showing up again, wifey material. You're definitely showing up as like potential for marriage. He's just, I don't think he's ready for that. I think he realized that, even though he went into it with the perception of. So in a way, it's like I feel like how I could put it is his intentions initially were to like make something happen here. So, but then that changed, and it changed quickly, is what he's like, what I'm getting from him. I think he just freaked himself out. So that's what I have for you, love. Thank you. I hope that gives you some clarity. All right, let me do this private, and I will be right back on. Actually, I'm going to use the bathroom first. Oh, where is this next one? Okay. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Are we back? Are we back? Hey Anita, how are you? From a nightmare? I'm good, actually. Trying to find. I'll be right back. Actually, just we could do last call because I'm gonna head out soon. All right, Lucky, let's get started. Just we could close out because I'm gonna head out. All right, we have the Queen of Swords reversed, the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Star. So I feel like if you take the job, you may start feeling a bit unsure or mentally restricted with the Queen of Swords reverse and the Eight of Swords. This is you possibly overthinking about how you're being perceived is what I'm getting, or whether you made the right move. However, with the Three of Pentacles, it shows that you'll have the opportunities to prove yourself and collaborate well with others once you find your rhythm. The Page of Wands and the Three of Wands suggest that the job could open new doors for you. It's a stepping stone toward something bigger or more inspiring. There's a sense of growth and expansion, especially if you stay open to learning and adapting. I feel like with the Star at the end is a very positive card. It shows that despite any initial doubts, I'm sorry, not additional, initial doubts or communication issues, this role could help you rebuild confidence, gain recognition, and align more closely with your long-term goals. Um, so I would say, in short, it might start off like mentally and emotionally challenging, but if you stay patient and proactive, it can lead to genuine progress and fulfillment. So it's I feel like initially, like, it's just maybe hard. I think it's like what everybody goes through when they first start a new job, a new role. It's a little hard. It's like you start to question yourself, right? Like, oh my God, did I make the right choice? Like, is this good? Like, is this gonna work out? And like Spirit saying, like, it will. Like, just give yourself time. Give yourself like give yourself time to learn and like adapt. It's You may not get it the first time, few days, but eventually you will. So just give it time. You said, okay, thank you. I might take the job. Yeah, take it if it's gonna be beneficial. Absolutely. It looks good. I think it's mostly like you just overthinking. I feel like that's what I was getting in your reading yesterday too. Like there's some overthinking. Oh, can I come back to that one because I actually have to go. Um, I have a client coming in like 5 minutes. Unless you want me to send it to you. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't see that. So just let me know if you want me to do it in the next live or if you want me to send it to you in your email. I'm not doing recordings for this. Like if I'm gonna send it to the email, it'll be typed, or you can if you want to wait for the next live. Yeah, the recordings are to me unless it's multiple questions, it's just not worth it. Okay, no problem. So I will see you guys. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'm probably not today. So I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Bye.